Hey, it's Tom here, and thanks for checking out this product review. Before we get started, if you would like to work with my own internet marketing coach to build your online income up to 10K per month, then check out the first link in the description for that. It's an easy system to set up, and you'll even learn how to outsource most of it, so when you have it all set up, it will run on about a couple hours a week. Now back to the review. You can get the product from the second link in the description below at any point during this video. And when you do, you will also get these awesome bonuses for free. All right, here are the awesome bonuses I've collected for you. The first one is a complete system on how to get any offer on the first page of Google and YouTube. The next one is 3,000 ChatGPT prompts to boost your income, and to use this training, you can start AI side gigs on Fiverr or Upwork or any of the freelancer networks. The next one is a deal of the day product on Warrior Plus that is currently selling right now that you can use to generate high ticket payments of $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, even $20,000 straight into your bank account. The next one is List Prodigy, which is also a deal of the day on Warrior Plus and is currently selling right now, and you can use it to build your own personal ATM cash machine. And the next one is Fiverr Rocket, a complete system for starting gigs on Fiverr without actually having to do the work yourself. All these bonuses add up to $4,246, and so those are all the awesome bonuses I've collected for you today. The link to get all these bonuses will be delivered to you automatically inside Warrior Plus or JVZoo when you grab this product today. Now let's get started with the review.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, everyone. Well, today is super exciting because today is what we're calling our done for you super funnel. So let's get right to it. What to expect, who we are. Many of you know us already, but we'll go through that briefly. What the problem is, what the costs are that you could potentially be incurring or not having to incur by getting this, why this works, and what you're ultimately going to get. So I hope you like this style where we're just coming right to you with the goods. So our initial product that many of you purchased before you came on this webinar was talking about TikTok in terms of a method to get people. And TikTok is fast, and this webinar is fast. So in the end, it's about giving you something done for you. It's about speed, done for you, and then money, as you all know, loves speed. So I'm James Renouf and Max Gerstenmaier, who you saw earlier. Who are we? So I've been a marketer for 15 years. I'm originally from Canada. I live in the USA now. Max has been an entrepreneur for 6 years. He lives in Germany. And when I say that he travels the world, he is all over the place, all of the time. So a little bit about me. If you haven't heard about me, some of my stats, if you want to see stats, I've made. It's quite astonishing. With this one platform, Warrior Plus, which I launch a lot of my products on, I've had over 160,000 units sold, and my revenue in terms of being a product creator, that's not being an affiliate. It's not relating to some of the other things that I've done or do online. But I'm approaching close to $4 million on that one particular platform in terms of products sold. So I know what I'm talking about in terms of getting eyeballs and getting sales. Now, Max, you want to talk a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm Max, and I have been working online for around 6 years now. I've tried many different things, and I travel the world full time because now I'm really able to just work with my laptop and my mobile phone, and I spend 6 months every year traveling. But I actually studied something completely different. So my major was Chinese, and I'm not tech savvy at all. Like, I know this is what everybody says, but this is really the case. I've never even played video games as a kid, but now I'm able to live the life I always wanted to live because of the online business and like the things that we're doing. And yeah, you can take over again, James.
Absolutely. So here's the problem as we see it with marketing right now. If you're like us, time is very important. You may not have the necessary skills to get you where you need to be, and we're always trying to increase our skills. And I'll try and go through these relatively quickly. So sometimes there can be a lot of complexity when it comes to making money online. Information overload. One thing that I struggle with all the time. There's always new things coming out. What to focus on. Focus is the key word. Marketing is constantly evolving, especially when you look at AI right now. Who are you targeting? Are you building trust with those people? Are you creating your own products? You don't want to do customer service. I know I don't, but I'm pretty good with it, but it can be challenging. You may want to spend time with your family, heaven forbid. You may want to have a life. You may not want to work 24/7, okay? And we understand that, and that's what this is all about. You might not have a product, so sometimes it's a steep learning curve. I know so many people, they try and make a product. It takes them a year, and they still haven't got it done. There are heavy costs involved, and we're going to break some of those down. You need a team. If you really want to excel and expand on this, it takes a lot of time. You need to understand the market. You tend to jump from one thing to another, go from niche to niche. In terms of traffic or conversions, it's hard to get good traffic. You can get a lot of traffic sometimes, but are you converting that traffic? Can you inbox your emails? Do you know what to say? Do you know how to build a list? Can you build a nice, amazing converting landing page? You don't know how to get the good bonuses going, and people don't know you. I know I rattled that off, but I just want to share the problem as I see it and that Max sees it, along with the problems that we hear from people that I've talked to myself over 160,000 sales, and Max has done a lot of sales himself. So there's a lot that goes on. That's the root core problem as I see it. And let me know if you agree with some of these things. Are you experiencing any of these challenges? So in terms of costs, it can get up there. If you really want to do it, if you really want to crush it online, here's the things people don't talk about that you truly need. If we're giving you complete transparency, Robert says, stop talking to me directly, Robert. Okay, so this resonates with you. But here are just some general costs, if not required costs. Copywriter. This is what we pay. If we want someone to help with our copy, it costs us $1,000 or more. We want to get hosting for webinars. It costs me hundreds of dollars a month. Max has it here in euros, 200 pounds or 200 euros. ClickFunnels, $97 a month or $300 a month, depending on the package. So if you look at that for a year, because I pay for ClickFunnels every single month, the lower package is $1164. Max pays it for the $300 package. Do the math, $3,600 a year. For support, for video editing, we're looking at hundreds to thousands of dollars a month. And I'm just rattling off some of the expenses that Max and I incur, or anyone that's truly crushing it. And then a second thing with costs. If you're doing this all yourself, you have VAs, you have funnel builders, copywriting for emails, if you're even doing an email sequence, graphic designers, ad specialists. So in terms of the first product we just did, we did all of these different things, and then go into the nuances of it. There is a lot. So obviously it's clear there's a lot of expenses if you want to truly do this correctly. So, or you could be spending 6 to 15 years, which is what Max and I spent to get to where we are, to learn everything from scratch. It's a lot. So we counted it's over 10K just in costs or years of your life to attempt to get where we're at. If you're truly serious about making money online. We're about a third of the way through this presentation, guys, so we're truly getting here quickly. So now what? The solution in our minds, and from what we've seen over the years, and what we've been asked for repeatedly for people to make, is a done-for-you service. It's one thing to give people strategy. It's another thing to give people an overview, a high level, or talking in general terms. It's another thing when it's plug me into something. And that's what we've created. We have done literally 99% of the work for you. So we're going to show you how to get that missing 1% that you need to bring into the table. We have a complete system that gets other people to do a bunch of things, but specifically opt in to your email list where you get all the leads, and they buy from you 24/7. all the technical details, and I broke down about 20 different parts of that, is taken care of. This done for you system sends people into our ecosystem, that being Max and I, and we convert them for you. So all we ask is a few minutes a day of your time. So hopefully you have a few minutes. I've gone through my time, and you look at how much time you're spending on Netflix, how much time you're doing other things, or you're in front of a computer for hours. But it's like when you drive, sometimes you just drive and you kind of zone out and you get there. Sometimes you're like that with the computer. You're trying, and you're on a computer for hours, and you're trying to work another job, but it's like, how much actual work I've done. Now that all goes away. So once you join our system, our done for you system,